know, whatever you are scared of is bigger than you. What are the reasons why people stay in situations where they are unappreciated? People tend to find comfort in an uncomforting environment or situation due to some reasons. And I want us now to look at those reasons that make people to stay in situations or in situations where they are not appreciated, where they are emotionally break down. Sometimes deep within us we know that okay, we cannot handle this environment, but due to some factors, we just have to stay and endure to God knows when. So let's look at those reasons that make people to keep enduring discomforting situation. So one of the reasons that make people to stay in discomforting situation is fear of change. Some people do not embrace change. Some people are so scared if things change, turn around, they are so afraid of starting all over. Living in a negative, familiar situation can be daunting, in other words, discouraging, due to the uncertainty of the future. People who always have anxiety that they might not make it on their own are people whose strengths are limited. There are people that have a great support system in this life that they believe that okay, they cannot stand on their own. There are people who are so reliable, dependable on others that they don't want to take their own responsibility. They feel like they cannot depend on themselves. If you make yourself vulnerable, you are entitled to all the negativity you see around you. When you are dependable on others, you are vulnerable to everything you see. So another reason why people may stay in situation that is discomforting is lack of resources or other alternative. People may stay in jobs or relationships where they are not appreciated because they fear the financial consequences of living. Some people are so scared of creating their own wealth, they feel like they can't do it. There are people who are so financially dependent on others that they feel like they cannot pay bills on their own. So some people are so scared of creating their own wealth due to lack of financial confidence in their self and a strong financial will. Some people often forget that people that they are depending on also people who go out of themselves to be able to create that opportunity that they have. But people pass through a lot to be able to get to where they are in life. There is nothing good that comes easy. Everybody that has made it in life went through a lot of situations to be able to get to where they are. So people take certain decisions in life that are not comforting to be able to get the better part of themselves. Some people do forget that the job that they are relying on, it is due to someone's effort, someone's ideas and sacrifice to be able to get that business going. Sometimes laziness is our problem. The mentality of do not work hard, work smart has made most of us to not be critical thinkers. We want everything to come in a platter of gold. A lot of us do not want to struggle. We want to make everything to come easy. Yeah, I know there are situations that you have to work smart and not work hard, and in every situation in life you have to work hard and as well work smart. It is a both ways. Some people don't want to work hard, actually. Some people do not want to make effort in making themselves. They just are relaxed where others make things work for them. You have to wake up on yourself and find other alternatives. So that is why some people really do find it difficult to leave discomforting situations because they lack resources and also they lack other alternatives. Another point is the comfort of familiarity. Some people struggle with self-worth, making it very difficult to recognize when they are not being appreciated or when they are not being valued. Even in negative situations, familiarity can be so comforting. Some people are so used to be treated badly. Some people are so used to emotional breakdown that they see it as nothing. And living can be like a significant upheaval. A lot of us do not want change, So as long as we live in a particular place for a long time, we believe that okay, that condition is the best because you have not experienced other situations. So people have comfort in where they are, despite the fact that they are not finding the happiness, the joy, the respect, or they are not appreciated, but yet they feel like the environment is the best because that is what they are used to. When we make our situation a constant, we'll definitely not change. Sometimes, because we are so used to that situation, we believe that we are lesser and we cannot do it better. When you do not do something about your situation, it will not change to what you will want it to be. There is always something to do. You can't be stranded in a world that is filled with opportunities. Thank you very much for listening. I hope what I have said help us not to be vulnerable by making ourselves dependent or reliant on people that do not appreciate us. Thank you very much for listening. I'll see you next time in my next video.